morning and welcome to this week's vlog. Now, I had all kind of plans laid out thinking what of things I could possibly go and do, but as you know currently there's a lot of smog in Trinidad, or maybe smog is not the right word, but basically there's a combination of the Sahara dust mixing with this volcanic ash and stuff that's coming all the way over from the Canary Islands. So there's actually a volcano erupting there over the last 2 days right now, and it's like causing a lot of this hazy, thick weather all over Trinidad and Tobago. So if you want to have a look at that volcano, you can actually search it on YouTube, the Canary Islands volcano, and they have live news video as it actually is erupting as we speak right now. They say it may be slowing down a little bit, so hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing is too devastating for the people on those islands right now. But nonetheless, the volcano is pretty much sending a lot of this smog all over the islands. Way up in the Caribbean, there's many other countries that are actually being affected by it. People have messaged me on social media when I put up some videos saying it's the same thing in Brazil and many other countries. So it's having a very global effect right now. So I figured today a little drive up to Mount St. Catherine. Now if you don't know, Mount St. Catherine is that hill up in the back of Tucker Valley, and it goes way up into the mountains, and it's actually where you see that kind of football looking like dome way on top of the hill. If you've ever been down to the western Tucker Valley side, you'll see that there's a white ball on top of the hill. So that ball at the top of Mount St. Catherine is actually a tracking station, and it's pretty much put on the highest peak in all of Tucker Valley there, and it's still in use today. So the drive up there is pretty long. A lot of people walk it for exercise and or just like a hiking kind of trail. I am not fit and I'm not in the mood to walk up that hill right now, so I'm definitely going to just take my time and drive up and see if there's little views along the way, and just talk to you guys about it as we go. Maybe I'll even see if I can get some sight of all this dust and smog that's clogging up Trinidad when I get a little higher up. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's take a little quick drive up. Today's video shouldn't be too long, but it's still a nice area of Trinidad to explore. I've actually never been up there, so I'm excited to go and have a look and see exactly how the road is and what it looks like when you actually reach the top. Please remember to like and subscribe, it really helps the channel grow. And yeah, let's head out. So just some quick facts about Mount St. Catherine for you guys as we head up. It is the highest point in all of the western Tucker Valley area. The distance of the road from start to bottom is about 10.28 miles. People would say this if you're hiking it or you're walking it, it's definitely rated as a pretty difficult hike. And it can take up to 3 hours and 10 minutes at our average speed from top to bottom. So if you are going to hike this place, definitely know that you're going to be spending a good bit of time walking. Make sure you have your water and your good shoes on, because it's not an easy task. When you're starting this trail, there's actually a gun range at the bottom before you head up the hill, where people come to shoot guns legally in a controlled environment, and people with licensed firearms. You can hear them shooting off their shots early in the mornings or late in the evenings, at any time of day I believe, on the range that's there for practice. So the landmark you're looking for when you're starting your journey here is that tsunami warning sign, and you're swinging right into that road there. There's not an actual road sign, but that's a good gauge to let you know that you're on the right track. It's also across the road from the water park on the other side of the street. So guys, we're now really officially starting our journey up the road here. We just passed the gun range a little while ago, sponsored by Blue Waters apparently. But pretty much I think the road is a lot of the same stuff on the way up. A narrow road with bush on each side. As you go up, hopefully I think it reveals 1 or 2 views as you go along, and you just keep going and going. Now I'm going to time how long it takes us to get up there, because we know it's about 3 hours and 10 minutes one way walking, or however fit you are, which is real torture as far as I'm concerned. But I will see how it does with the drive, and I'll time the drive up to let you know exactly one way up, how long it takes via vehicle as well too. And hopefully once along the way we get to see some views. Maybe I'll look out over the ocean or over Trinidad itself to see how the dust and volcanic ash is affecting like the horizons and that kind of stuff. And yeah, anywhere I get a chance to stop, I will, and I'll film of course, and eventually the payoff is at the top when you reach the ball itself. So let's continue on our journey and we'll see what we find. So guys, apparently there's a fireworks bunker here. I'm not too sure if it's active or in use. Funny story, I actually had a job there when I was younger working with this company. So I don't know if they have their fireworks there now, but somewhere down inside there, they probably have a whole bunch of fireworks that you could probably come and get for your New Year's activities and things. So remember, fireworks, you could get your fireworks here. So guys, I'm about a quarter of the way up right now. There's a couple of mirrors on every corner to kind of obviously show you around the blind corners to make sure you don't crash into anybody as the road is very narrow. I will also make note that there was a few fallen trees and that kind of stuff along the way. So just be careful if you are driving up. You may bend a corner and run into some fallen bamboo or trees. Take your time on the way up. Otherwise though, the drive has been really pleasant. The road is pretty good. No problems thus far. So we're gonna keep going. Let's head out again. So guys, we've reached our first kind of real lookout point here now, and it's so hazy that you can barely see anything, but nonetheless, I think on a normal day or even for like sunrise and stuff, if you were here, it'll be a quite beautiful scenic experience, to be honest. I'm still gonna show it, but bear in mind it's super hazy. Okay guys, so we finally reached the top here, and it is quite a spectacular sight to see, I must say. Now, I will make a note that on the way up, there's not too many views because there's a lot of bush and everything kind of crowding both sides. However, if you were able to see either side of here, you'd be looking into Tucker Valley on one side, and I believe the north coast of Trinidad and Tobago and the ocean on the other side. So yeah, it's definitely a worthwhile drive up if you've never been, to come and check it out. Also, if you are fit or you're looking for some serious exercise, definitely take a walk up this hill and a walk back down. Just put aside at least maybe like 5 to 6 hours depending on your fitness level. Now, in addition to that too, you're not allowed access to the ball unless you have specific permissions, of course. That you need special radiation gear to go high up into the ball because apparently there's a radioactive element to it. So pretty much you only have one person here at any given time, a security guard who kind of just monitors the place, and they rotate out on a shift system. Right before the ball, you'll take note as well too that there's a Coast Guard base. There's a sign that says only authorized entry allowed. So be careful not to make the left-hand turn, but stay right when you reach the top of the hill. And other than that, guys, thank you very much as usual for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this short improvised video. You know, I try to get out every week and make one for the weekend coming. Sometimes it's more difficult than other times, but I just try to be consistent. And hopefully this is just a little insight for you who've never come up here. So yeah, please share the video, like and subscribe, of course. It always helps me out. I hope you guys have a really fantastic week. Thank you very much for all the love that you always show me on this channel. Look out for me next week when hopefully we could go and check out something a little more outdoorsy. Maybe this Sahara dust and volcanic ash has cleared and we have more beautiful Trini weather. Until then, guys, great, safe week. Thank you very much. Peace out.